vehicle, gosh, what do you know about this vehicle? Because we are going to, after Alan, we're going to interview Anthony, who runs the RWB Canada booth. And then we're also going to interview the owners of the vehicle, who are actually all the way from New York, right? So
that's correct. So the owners are from New York. The process actually started. Anthony from RWB Canada was originally building this car for himself. But during that time, during he was waiting, we had the current owner from New York reach out to him, was interested in purchasing Anthony's 997 convertible, and they struck a deal and purchased it. Again, the friendship grew, the relationship grew, and they purchased the 994 the year. And fast forward a few more months later, that same owner.
Saludos, saludos.
Those were already RWB vehicles, and so then Anthony being very generous sold up his stock, and we have those right here.
it's quite fascinating. So we saw a few videos. I don't know if you guys are paying attention, but you know, I suspect everybody here is a super fan. But I think maybe what we could do, Alan, is give them an idea of like how does the RWB process start, right? Like right from the beginning. Obviously, you know, walk us through the process of, I guess, deciding to what makes a bad person decide to build an RWB. How does one get in touch with RWB, and then that kind of long process of getting one built.
Yeah, so the process essentially starts when a customer is interested in building an RWB, and they reach out to each country's official distributor. So RWB Canada would be for obvious business. Each country has its own distribution system. So then the talks get started. It obviously helps with the RWB.
You wanted to build it back so they could start
the build.
How many people typically have an RWB before, sorry, a 911 before? Is it you buy the car before, you buy the kit?
One here and then one.
Give me a breakdown of how often someone owns a vehicle before they actually buy the kit.
Yeah, I would say it's probably, in my experience in dealing with this, it's about 80% that the owners already have their 911 before they start that process, and then they reach out. There is a small percentage who will want to buy the car after they decide, but you know, it obviously helps depending on which generation of 911 you have, and going forward, which you want.
And as for those who aren't Porsche fans, right? Obviously, Nakai-san only builds 911s, right? But I have a trivia question for you. What was the only other vehicle non-911 that he's built as, I guess, an official RWB vehicle?
Yeah, so that would be a vehicle.
Is that right? Okay, I thought it was something else. I thought it was 86. Anybody?
Yeah, so that would be the earliest one, like if you look at the Kia, like that's where it first started. You know, I would say it's hard because that's where he calls it, like he started his drift crew with an 86, right? That's where it started. So it's fuzzy in terms of what you want to say.
Got it. So, give me the variations of an RWB. Maybe the top three.
Yeah, so the iterations that you're going to see, you know, when you first started, they were primarily your vehicles. So that would be anything pre-996 generation, right? The most popular ones are going to be 993 and 964. And then just, you know, probably just start with two.
¿Qué huele, raza?
Got it. And this is, how long has the 997 been out?
997 starts at the year 2005, and 2011 that it goes to the last generation. There's two models of generation of 997, 997.1 and 997.2. This is 997.2. The easiest indicators of that are 997.2 has a smaller front fog light, and on the rear tail lights there's a notch.
And I know obviously the air-cooled ones are getting more expensive, harder to find, right?
Yeah, so I mean, any air-cooled 911 is already usually a collector's item. So it's a higher price point to start. The ones that are around in good condition or good law, higher price point.
So what would typically an air-cooled like a 993 or 964, what would I guess if you're looking
You guys have a
for
box knife?
a good starter car, what would that
You have a
cost?
knife?
Yeah,
Like a
so
small
a
knife?
993, you're going to be probably looking at over.
Well, it's the part where I wanted to sign.
Give me a second.
And so this is a 997. You could even start with a 997-1. That would be the cheapest, right?
Yeah,
Or
97.1, you know, you're right now the market value on them is about $50,000 for 2007.
Got it. Okay, so now that you got the car, you've talked to Nakai-san, you need to order the kit, right? So for a kit like this, Alan, what is
No mames, men, sí, todavía.
so right now?
Estamos en Canadá. Nos venimos para Canadá. La verga, me hiciste reír, güey. Estoy toda en la fila. Estamos en un show. Nada, para la raza que se acaba de conectar, andamos en un show ahorita, un VIP. Está Nakai, Akira Nakai, armando un Porsche RWB. Aquí andamos, nada más que ya paró de construir y empezó como una entrevista y va a venir ahorita aquí, va a empezar a firmar y a tomarse la fotito.
You get ready, and then you basically are on a waiting list date for when Nakai. So currently Nakai, as of 2025, only builds 4 vehicles per country. So lucky kind of this year that we have here in Calgary. Off next is going to be Toronto for 2 more, and then 2025.
The obvious small question is how many is he building? Your guess, your tracking skills, how many think you'll build this year at the very least?
I think, you know, normally he would be building two RWBs
It's the best I got.
on average. I think it's fair to say maybe like 4 per country, maybe some.
I had to drop it on the floor. So
Yeah, you're lucky you'll be one of the 50 that get that.
I want to keep
Yeah,
it.
so your best estimate now, if I said, got the money, you're ready to go, you have the car, how long is it wait now?
He did have to play some catch up with COVID. I think we were at least about 2 years.
2 years. That's a long time.
If you love the RWB,
Yeah, for sure. When it comes to the vehicle itself, your 2 years goes by, and finally you're there, right? Obviously, a lot of prep has gone into it. What are the major, I guess the major items that you have to work on a car? Like I see some wheels, you know, you have to get the body completed. Maybe give us an idea of some of those costs.
yeah, so like, you know, you want to make sure that you have a really good running vehicle. Suspension shocks or coilovers.
Ya, güey, ya por fin hace calor, güey. ¿Cómo ves esa?
Really the sky's the limit. You're gonna see there are like some RWBs that are built with like the best of the best, and you're gonna see some that are actually just built
Okay, so everything's ready. The date has come, right? Nakai-san, he comes to build the car. That's included in the kit, right? Yeah, and so there's a lot of kits you can buy that are more expensive. You don't get Nakai-san coming to build the car, right?
Yeah. Part of it is the experience of having Nakai-san come and build the car. 997 is actually when the first launch during COVID. You could actually install them yourself without Nakai doing it, right? But it's become pretty much, I think there's 3 in North America at the time without Nakai on them.
And you can tell like, right away it wasn't Nakai-san, right? What do you notice about those cars?
You notice right away that the kit is just a tiny bit off. Even like the way like Nakai, puts on the silicone touch pad and the lip of it, you see the lip is different. So those are the little things that you can tell. But yeah, it's become ever since those first 3 were done, the majority of 997 owners now have Nakai.
Got it. And it is quite. I think you nailed it. Where he really is an artist, right? And I know. And thank you for taking part of this VIP thing. Originally, we were just going to keep it closed and just let him build the car today. And just happened to come and see him on Saturday. But we know, having experience of doing these builds at events, Saturday there's unlikely. And I can tell you, it didn't happen at Driven Edmonton. No one got a signature. So in Driven Edmonton, when we built my car at that show, Friday, he just worked on the car. No one was allowed in. He built the car. We did a few signatures, and then Saturday, everybody came. They watched. There was no signature. So this is an opportunity. He actually emailed us and said he's gonna really stop doing signatures soon, right? So this is perks of the artist, right? What perks have you noticed about Nakai-san when he builds? Like, what should they be looking for in terms of like the artistry elements?
You'll see that he's actually very detail oriented throughout the whole process. He'll start, stop, look, take a step back, readjust things, right? Always recalibrating or there's a question asked like how do you know what the fenders and he just tests so everything he does is high. Doesn't really measure too much.
I'm gonna ask, anybody here that's actually serious in the market of doing an RWB? Hey, raise your hands. There we go. We got 1%, 2 people. That's great. Over time, you may not have the resources now, but would you build one yourself? You're just interested in the process and the artistry. Like, let's see, raise your hands. If you have the money, would you build one? Oh, see, that's great. That's what it should be, right? Obviously. We're going to put all the money, put it all together. What's a budget that they should be shooting for, say, 5 years now? What's your best guess?
In 5 years now,
Probablemente.
point, get into an RWB, and then on top of the car, I would budget $75,000.
On top of the car. Yeah, and so
No sé cómo lo vean, si se nota en el video, pero como que la pintura del kit no hace match con la del carro.
And then you've seen some crazy builds, obviously, like some very rare, I don't know, like VGT 2RS type builds that people are doing now. Some older, more rare Porsches. What's the craziest one that you could think of? And what do you think that would cost? Good build.
I mean, there's a lot of different ones out there. I think the one crazy recently was during the Sienna, right? That was
What's a GTV going for, right? 250, 275? More, because they check the box, they check all the boxes. Yeah. And as an investor, how do you feel? Like, if someone had the money, how's this as an investment? Have you seen people buy these, build them, and then sell them?
Yeah, I have seen that. And it's to each their own. Like there are some who are super fans that love it, and then there are some who build it over for a while and no better wrong way.
Ya sé, güey. ¿Qué pedo? Ya quiero que venga y...
Yeah. Okay. So since I'm on that investment idea here, how do I feel? What happens to the price of these vehicles? Your best guess if Nakai stops.
I think if Nakai-san stops the price of the skyrocket, then it's just like any kind of artist that the world is maybe pieces of art and all.
¿Qué pedo? ¿Me formaré o no? De una.
Yeah, for sure. And I've asked Nakai this several times, right?
Ya están bajando todos.
How long are you going to continue to build cars? He always tells me forever, right? What's your guess, Alan? Put me on the spot here.
I think he absolutely will keep on building these forever until he physically can't do it. He might slow down. Slow down. And maybe doesn't travel as much. There are points where you see Nakai and he's in a constant state of setback.
¿Me formo o no me formo? ¿Qué dice la raza?
Yeah. No, Alan, thank you. We're going to do a couple of trivia questions, I guess. Okay. So, should we how should we do this? Should we ask a question and what raises your hand there? Or do we just want to, does someone want to try coming up and answering? What do you want to do?
I think, yeah, I'll ask the question, and the first time that I see go up and give the first question answer, after I put these, and
They win. Okay, and we have some of these really cool RWB keychains for RWB Canada up for grabs. So let's start with the first one. Okay, so we both will scan and we'll take a look and we'll see if we can, whoever's got the hands up first, okay? We're going to focus on these people because we can't see the people in the lineup sadly as well. So we're going to focus on these people. Yeah.
first question, one, what is the name of Nakai's first 9/11
Right here? Okay, hold on. Or just scream.
That's correct.
Oh, there you go. We got one right. Stella Artois. We get Crystal the hands out for the winners. All right.
Second question, what does raw wealth mean?
Right in front, right here. Over here in the line? Okay,
Rough world.
That's correct, rough world is the answer.
Okay, very good. Right over here. Those are easy. Those are easy. I was expecting something harder.
Okay, maybe this one's going to be a little bit more difficult. More basic. What is the name of Nakai's dog? Bagel's correct.
That's right.
Okay, last two here.
We gotta get like super high ones.
Where was Nakai-san born?
Oh. Everybody's Googling? The Googling is happening? Oh, it's too late. I think by now, because the answer's from Google. So, we're moving on. No, it's not. Try though. Good try. Yeah.
Chiba is...
Oh, there you go.
Okay, last question, and this is a Canadian RWB question, so a little bit tougher. What color is Super Muashi?
You got it right. There we
We're
go.
on the blue here. The color is green.
Color is green.
Thank you all for
Amazing.
playing.
Okay, thanks guys. And round of applause from Surround Chat, RWB Canada Marketing. We're gonna take a 30-second break. I'm gonna check on Nakai-san and we'll just see if we can grab the owners and we'll do that.
Si es cuando te sobra el varo, güey. Eso es cuando te sobra el varo. ¡A la verga! No mames. Ve esta madre. Ya se puso la fila hasta allá, güey. Pues yo me voy a quedar aquí, güey. Me voy a hacer pendejo, güey. Yo ya estaba aquí parado.
How was it?
Oh yeah, it was pretty cool. I mean, it's my favorite color. It's purple, so I'm pretty excited about it.
¿Qué pedo? ¿Qué
Alright, so
pedo?
while we're waiting for
Oh, I got the
next
pink
people
one.
to
Yeah,
review,
the white one is pretty nice too. That was my second choice.
quick rules about the
And I
signature.
saw this one.
Yo creo que voy a terminar el live.
But he's not a fan of signing hits. I'll be honest. So we're going to this season of Nakai sound. There's a couple rules he requested. One, it is an RWB item. It doesn't have to be obviously purchased here. It can just be RWB on the signing things.